It's Fayette County Sports, presented in part by the Fayette County Early Learning Center, Epifano McDonald's of Fayette County and Jamestown, Jim Van Dyke's Automotive Center, Great Oaks Career Campuses, Kirk's Furniture, Liella Lanes and Amore Pizzeria, ProMedica Heartland Hospice, M&M Horsehair and M&M Fasteners, The Summers Funeral Home, Weichert Realtors, Courthouse Manor and St. Catherine's Manor of Washington Courthouse. Thank you for watching Fayette County Sports on WCHC TV.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
And good evening, everyone, from Washington Senior High School, along with Dave and Myra Woolever. This is Randy Young, and welcome into the Battle of Fayette County, Part 1. It is the first of two meetings between Miami Trace Panthers and the Washington Courthouse Blue Lions. Varsity girls followed by the varsity boys. Tonight is our doubleheader coverage here on WCHC. Well, it's been a busy day for a lot of these young people. Some of them were honored this morning at the McDonald's program. Either student athletes or also player of the game awards. And that was fall sports. Some of them might end up repeating for the winter sports, and this might be a good way for them to get recognized tonight. So we'll see who stands out. Coming into the contest, Coach Sam Beal's Washington Courthouse Blue Lions come into the game with a record overall of 1 win and 6 losses. They did come up, though, with a big win on Wednesday night down at Hillsboro. A much-needed win, to say the least, as they beat the Lady Indians by a score of 47-41. And in that contest, Kaylee Eller, the team was scoring with 12 points, including 2 threes. Allie Mongold with 8 and 6 for Kaylee Weed Salmi. Meanwhile, for the Miami Trace Panthers, they come into the contest with a record of 5 wins and 4 losses overall. Courthouse, I should say, is 1 and 3 in the FAC, while Miami Trace comes in here, as we mentioned before, with a record of 5 and 4 overall, and they're 2 and 2 in the AFC. They come into the contest with a win against Dayton Meadowdale on Wednesday night. In fact, it was a big win for them as they won by a score of 63-43, winning by 20 points. And in that contest, it was Jesse Stewart hitting 3 threes for 15 points, and Hillary Bean Jacobs had 14 points, including 2 threes. So, you folks know as well as I do, when it comes to county rivalries, throw them out the books, because the records don't matter, because these young ladies, along with the guys later on, they want to win. We'll talk more about tonight's game. First, girls varsity between the Lady Lions of Washington Courthouse hosting the Lady Panthers of Miami Trace. And we'll be back with more of our pregame show right after this here on WCHC.
We're under attack!
Is it COVID-19?
Okay.
Not this time. It's...
I am flu! Prepare to feel fever, cough,
Everything all right?
Don't worry,
That's
Spleen.
okay.
We've got a flu vaccine. And just like the COVID-19 vaccine, it trained white blood cells to identify and defeat the virus.
Thanks, flu vaccine.
Don't be caught off guard. Make sure you're up to date on your flu and COVID-19 vaccines.
Sir, cover your mouth.
Hello, I'm Tara Ivers from Fayette County Early Learning Center, and we are now enrolling for several of our programs. We have a home-based program that serves pregnant moms through children age 3. We also have a center-based Head Start program that serves children in our program ages 3 to 5. We have a partnership with Fayette County, Highland County, and Clinton County, where we work with child care programs to enroll children 6 weeks to 3 in our center-based program. So please call us at 740-335-7282. We'll help you enroll. Thank you.
The Bengals are back
at your Epifana McDonald's in Fayette County and Jamestown. You can choose your favorite breakfast sandwich, either bacon, egg, and cheese, steak, egg, and cheese, sausage, egg, and cheese. Try out these delicious breakfast sandwiches backed by popular demand. The bagels are back at your Epifana McDonald's restaurants. 3 locations in Fayette County and in Jamestown. McDonald's. I'm loving it. Back here at Washington Courthouse, we're less than 3 minutes away from the tip-off of the varsity encounter, the first of a doubleheader. Of course, as we mentioned, this is rivalry day number 1 between these two programs. There's other action going on the FAC tonight as well. Chillicothe and Jackson are playing, I believe it's reserves and then the varsity games, all one afternoon and early evening. Ditto for Hillsboro and Greenfield. We'll try to have some scores for you throughout this broadcast. If we don't, we of course will post them on our scoreboard on our Fayette 43160, also on our faycam.org website. I'm going to get it right. I've only been there for 4 years, and I still can't say it right. But we do is they have a link, and Dave takes care of all that, so you'll be able to go to either site and catch the scores. All right, real quickly, as we mentioned before, Sam Beal is in her 7th season. Of course, a Miami Trace graduate. Her team comprises of some leadership by Natalie Woods and also Alimon Gold and Megan Seaver. We had the game against Logan Elm the other night here, and we got to see them play. They basically had one real bad quarter, and that seems to be the big stat that stands out in my mind following the girls this year. That one quarter, and it's not the same quarter all the time. It's just, it varies, but they get outscored and they get behind and they have problems catching up. If they can get some of their threes to fall and get ahead, their success may be a little bit better. Miami Trace, meanwhile, under second-year coach Kayla Detweiler, she has a lot of talent there. Some of the younger people are starting to push some of the older kids up a little bit as far as getting more playing time. The Lions girl will be one that we'll be watching tonight along with Robinette. We'll see how she pairs in this big matchup. These kids have been going through the Miami Trace system under Ben Ackley and his coaches, and now with Coach Diatley. And we'll see how they respond to this big county rivalry game tonight between Miami Trace and Washington Courthouse. Well, I think we're just about ready to get the starting lineups. It's going to be announced, and then we will have our action. So we, once again, thank you for tuning in our way. We appreciate all of your viewing into our broadcast. Both teams will be introduced, and we also have the national anthem as well. So let's go down to the score table and pick up the pre-game activities.
At this time, ladies and gentlemen, to honor America, would you please stand? Gentlemen, remove your hands.
Well, there's your starting lineup once again for Miami Trace. It'll be Hillary McCoy, Jesse Stewart, Hillary Bean Jacobs, Mallory Lovett, and Kaylin Piper. For Washington Courthouse, Allie Mongold, Megan Sieber, Kaylee Weed Salome, Natalie Woods, and Maggie Walls. Little AC/DC music there. That don't get you in the mood, David. I don't know what it is. I'm doing a little head thumping over here. I'm going to settle down a little bit, all right. All right, we're ready to get this one started. Miami Trace, of course, in their black visitors uniform, Blue Lions in the white. Washington Courthouse comes out right away with a little chaser out front on the Panthers, who like to shoot the threes. Stewart, top of the key. Short pass now over to the right side into McCoy. Off balance shot put up, no good. Falls short by Stewart. Rebound by Washington Courthouse. Weed Salome with the rebound. We'll try to keep track of the rebounds and the points for you here. Ball inside, ball knocked loose, turnover. Washington Courthouse. Piper brings it down across the timeline. Kills the dribble, now goes to McCoy. Around the perimeter they go. Stewart, now Piper in the deep right corner. Skip pass back out front now to Stewart. We're just underway the first minute of this contest. Bounce pass now to McCoy, left side of the key. Now they go over to Jacobs, back out front. Bounce pass, high post to Lovett. Now back to Jacobs, back out front to Piper. Panthers using some patience here. Lions mixing in a little bit of man-to-man and now a little zone as well. Trying to keep Miami Trace from penetrating a little bit. Panthers are taking time to pass the ball around the perimeter. Now they go in the paint. Lovett, ball knocked loose, turnover Miami Trace. Wall has it, and she'll travel as she tried to get it across the timeline and throw it over to Mongold. Turnover number 2 for the Panthers. 2 for Washington Courthouse, 1 for the Panthers. Almost 90 seconds in the game, we still don't have a score. Crowd starting to come in for this one. Expect a big one tonight. But if you're not unable to go to the game, just keep it right here. Hook it up and watch it on your TV or whatever. Jacobs from the left side, in and out, won't go. Ball batted around. And once again, rebound comes down. This time it's going to be Natalie Woods. Now over to Mongold. Alley off a moderate pick. Tries to go inside. Ball's knocked loose. Goes out of bounds. Panthers touched it last, so Miami Trace will keep it. Piper comes out. And Neva Lyons now into the game. One of those younger players we were talking about. He's been getting a little bit more playing time as the seasons progress. Mongold, pass out front by Mongold, stolen by Lyons. Lyons 2-on-1. Unfortunately, she's the one. Now tries to pass it, trailing to place. Lovett goes inside, pays it off the glass, no good. Fight for the rebound, and Weed Salome comes down, and they're going to call that a foul. Unbelievable. A foul called on Woods. Her and Jacobs was tying the ball up, and the official said, nope, he fouled her. So that's the first foul on the Blue Lions. The Panthers get the ball underneath their own bucket. Pass now into Jacobs. Back out front now the Lions. Jacobs, right side. 2.5 minutes off the clock. Folks still pouring in here at Washington Courthouse. McCoy to Lions. Wants to go inside and way over the head. Now the bounce over Jacobs. That'll be turnover number 2. Both teams with 2 turnovers apiece in the first almost 3 minutes of this game. Mongold goes inside. Blue Line fans wanted a foul called there. No go on that one. Stops. 3. Good! Allie Mongold with 3 points. And that came off a turnover. You know, folks, if you've listened to me enough over the years, you know that's my favorite stat I like to keep track of. And that makes it 3-0. Finally, the score coming at the 4:48 mark of the first period of play. Let's see if the Panther ladies can respond. Lions just inside the 3-point line. She gets a 2-pointer. Good job for her. And we got a 3-2. Mongold looks over to Coach Beal, gets the instructions. Bounce pass once again, high post, right side to Salome. Now Mongold's looking on the baseline, couldn't get it to Wall. A lot of bouncing the ball. She's under heavy pressure. 5-second violation. Turnover on the Blue Lions, and that's their 3rd. Allie trying to get some of her players to move around so she could get them the ball, and everybody kind of stood around and watched her bouncing. Which is nice if you're trying to run the clock down, but you get in trouble in 5 seconds too. You got to move the ball toward the bucket, and she wasn't. Blue Lions with 3 turnovers. Let's see now if Miami Trace takes advantage of it. Pass now over to Lions in the paint, lobs back to right side, working the baseline. It's cut off to McCoy, back out front. Good by Stewart. She gets a 3. So both teams have gotten a 3-pointer off the other team's turnover. It's 5-3 in favor of Miami Trace. Mongold kills the dribble, now gets it to Woods. Woods, dragged that pivot foot, turnover, Washington Courthouse, that's number 4. And again, David, it's kind of the things we saw the other night, just those little mistakes, unforced errors. You know, no one was around her, she just dragged her pivot foot. That's what's plagued the Blue Lions, and they got to really start cutting those down. Inside and over the back, and that's going to be on Weed Salome. If that is, that's already her 2nd foul, and that is going to be her 2nd foul. And so 2 fouls on the tallest player for the Lady Lions in the first 4 minutes plus. Pass in to Jacobs. Goes down deep, ball slapped out of bounds. Kelly Ellers, number 23, is who came in for her. Young freshman that good athlete as well. Now to McCoy. Hillary gets the little pick, and we're going to an offensive foul. Off the screen, a foul on Miami Trace. That will be called on Lovett. That will be her first, team foul number 1. Miami Trace with another substitution here. Riley Vincent is coming in the game as Lovett will get a breather. Ellers back out front to Seaver, good for the 3. Once again, it's Mongold. She's got 2 threes here in the game. And then Miami Trace turns around and turns the ball over. That's their 4th turnover in the first period. Lions comes out, Piper re-enters. Panthers now with a moderate press. Seaver slowly brings it down court, gets it across the timeline. 2.5 minutes left here in the first period. 6-5 Blue Lions with the lead. Allie Mongold calls the signal. Hands it now, starting to drive. Ehlers flips it back to Wall. Head fakes, shot, 18-footer on the baseline. No good, goes out of bounds. And it goes out of bounds off Courthouse. Miami Trace gets it back. Both teams with 4 turnovers. Both teams have scored 3 points off of the other opponent's turnovers so far. Of the 4 field goals, 3 of them have been threes. Coy, high post, Jacobs, one-on-one. Seaver's got her. Nice move down the lane. Oh, pretty move there by Bean Jacobs. She was able to lay the ball off the glass. She got Seaver up in the air and was able to get underneath her and lay it off for 2. Coming down the lane, and then ball knocked out of the hands of Allie Mongold. Another substitution now. Megan Mongold. No, I'm sorry, that's the wrong team. Let's go to Miami Trace here. That will be Sue Morris coming in. So both teams, and there's a steal on the inbounds pass. Turnover number 5 on Washington. Across the timeline, Stewart. Now to McCoy. Now over to Morris. Morris, she'll bring it to the top of the key. Quick pass, back out front to Stewart. Now they go into low post. Jacobs again puts it up, and she'll draw the foul. A blocking foul on Washington Courthouse. That'll be
That's on
on Ehlers.
Their first, team's third.
That'll be her first, team foul number 3. First free throw is good by Jacobs. Eight to 6. Trace with the lead. Segment's good. Hillary leading the Panthers early with 4 points. Got to get the ball inbounds. They do. Mongold has it. Stewart slips. Quickly coming down court to Mongold. Now to Wall. Woods. Stewart's kind of limping down, but she's coming down court. Shot put up, no good. And rebounded by Stewart. And now Miami Trace wants a timeout as Jessie Stewart hit the ground for a few seconds. She got up and came down to this end of the court. I think she's trying to walk it off a little bit. They put Lyons back in the game while she's seeing if it's her ankle or whatever. Pass again to Jacobs, high post, over, and shot from the right side by Ellie Robinette, who's now also in the game. 9-6, we're under a minute. Trace is, I believe, now up to 9 players they've used here in the first period. They got talent, you might as well use them, right? Long 3 off the rim, won't go. By Woods, rebound comes down now to McCoy. Quick outlet pass. Inside, blocked, and then picked up by Wall. Another turnover, Miami Trace. 5 apiece. Mongold sees an opening in the paint, puts it up, and she'll draw the foul. Heads up play there by the 5'3" senior guard. Foul's going to be on McCoy. That is her second foul. So both teams with 2 players with 2 fouls in the first quarter of action. First 3 throws up, no. Allie's got all 6 points so far for Washington Courthouse on 3-pointers. And Lovett re-enters the game. Coming back out now will be McCoy. Protect her with that 2 fouls here early in the first period of play. High free throw, way off, no good. Coming down the rebound, Robinette to Jacobs, a little bit wide, picked up though by Morris. Ooh, in pass into Jacobs. Quickly over to Lyons, a 3-pointer, hits the front of the rim, no good. Jacobs rebound, working her way in, and they're going to wave it off, said no foul. And the Blue Lion fans are absolutely berserk because they really felt there was a pushing in there, but the official didn't see it. So the horn sounds. We got one in the books. The score: Miami Trace 9, Washington Courthouse 6. Second quarter coming up in a moment. You're listening to girls basketball action here on WCHC. Wondering what comes next after high school? At Laurel Oaks Career Campus, you can forge a successful career path. Start as a junior and graduate with opportunities in dental assistance, education, construction, healthcare, exercise science, and more. Earn a career certification and college credit. What comes next is up to you. Open up a world of possibilities and discover your greatness. Go to greatoaks.com to find out more. That's greatoaks.com.
A new way to healthcare is here. ProMedica Home Health, formerly Heartland Hospice, works on enriching lives one patient at a time. With office locations at 208 North Fayette Street, Washington Courthouse, and in Circleville, ProMedica provides care wherever our patients call home. Our services serve a 7-county Central Ohio area. As a local home health and hospice provider, ProMedica is ready to offer 24 hours a day, 7 days a week service for your healthcare needs. Contact them at 866-498-6456. That's 866-498-6456. ProMedica Home Health, Washington Courthouse and Circleville.
By Lovett. 6 turnovers now on the Lady Lions. Lions now to Piper, who's back in. Kalen trying to direct the traffic a little bit. Pass into high post to Lions. Off the glass on the left, no good. Gets her an offensive rebound. Shot from the right side by Lovett, no good. Rebound comes down. Blue Lions coming down with it. It's number 11. I'll get her number in a second. We got a turnover on Washington Courthouse, an offensive foul there. Elena Racine, number 11 for Washington Courthouse. That's another underclassman, David, a freshman. We're going to see a lot of talent over the next couple of years in these school systems. Right side, Lions to Piper between the circles. Inside, Lions layup, and she'll be fouled on the play. And both Seaver and also Racine talking to each other. Ellers comes out. Woods comes back in. So Jacobs will try for the old-fashioned three-point play. It's up. It's good. So Miami Trace has now doubled the lead to 12-6. 6:45 left here in the first half of play. McCoy kills a dribble. Pass now over to Severs. Now back to Racine. Mongold. Now pass over to Walls. Wall under some heavy pressure by Piper. Now back out front. Mongold. Stutter steps. Goes to foul line. Now back to Wall. Left side. Back to Mongold. Panthers keeping the Blue Lions away from that bucket. Seaver. Three-pointer up by Woods. Whoa! What a shot there! Natalie Woods said, let's bank that bad boy. 12-9. Courthouse has got 3 field goals and they've all been threes. Pass inside, stolen. Turnover, Miami Trace. Racine with the steal to Mongold. Now to Seaver. She'll hold it up a little bit. Right side, looks like she wants to dribble. She's got Jacobs on her, hands off. Shot, stops, 12-footer, right side, no good by Racine, goes out of bounds off Miami Trace. Well, looks, that's good. Jesse Stewart's coming back in the game. Piper comes out, Lyons comes out, and Robinette comes in. 12-9, Trace with the lead. Courthouse ball, got to hurry up and get it in. Got 5 seconds. There's a long pass to Racine. Now the wall. She's got Stewart on her. Now back to Mongold. Trying another three. No good. Rebound comes down to Stewart. 5:20 left here in the first half of play. To Jacobs. Cross court pass over to Robinette. Stops, pops. 10-footer good. Robinette with her first bucket of the contest. 14-9 in favor of Miami Trace. Mongold. Another foul called. Well, the officials are consistent. You may not like it, but they're calling when you're setting up the pick and a player's going around you, they're setting that up as a charge or illegal pick, whatever. They're calling the foul, and Coach Bill's like saying, come on, what are you doing out there? What are you calling those things for? But it's a turnover against the Blue Lions and also a foul on Racine. Stewart now over to Piper. Skip pass. Now to Vincent. Can't hold on to the ball, and she loses it, goes out of bounds. Turnover, Miami Trace. 8-7 in the turnover column. Courthouse will get ready for another substitution. Coming back in the game will be Ehlers. She'll come in for Racine. Blue Lions with the ball, down by 5, 4:45 left here in the first half of play. And the first of the doubleheader broadcast tonight here on WCHC. Thanks for tuning in. Ehlers. Skip pass inside. Woods now to Walls. Shoots up to three, no good. Ball batted around on the floor. Good rebound by Sieber. Can't hold on to it. Comes off Miami Trace, goes out of bounds. And the Blue Lions will retain possession underneath their own bucket. Maggie Walls will be the trigger man. Now into Sieber. Back to Wall. Maggie. Now over to Ehlers. Off her foot. Picked up by Woods. And there's going to be a push-off foul called.
Sometimes it seems like it's hard to decide on a technician that you can trust with your vehicle transportation service needs. That's why since 2001, customers from Washington Courthouse and the surrounding area have made Jim Van Dyke's Automotive Center, 2247 U.S. Route 22 Southwest, their smart choice in auto repair service needs. Jim, Marlene, and Ray Van Dyke offer customers a professional, trained, and certified staff that can handle your vehicle needs. Jim Van Dyke's Automotive Center staff can do it all, including transmission, brakes, tires, and alignments. They also offer a free 30-point inspection to detect any potential service needs. They can work on both domestic and foreign vehicles. Call for an appointment at 740-335-2000. That's 740-335-2000. Or for more information, go to jimvandyke.com.
To it, and ball goes out. 8 turnovers now for both teams. 14-11. Courthouse with a 3 can tie it. 2, get back within 1. Bounce pass, high post to Siebert. Now back to Mongold. Alley drives off the window, won't go. Crashing the board, rebound comes down to Jessie Stewart. Stewart on the right side, and she kills the dribble. Flips it back out to Piper. Well, she did something to that ankle. It's not hurting her right now, is it? Oh, nice head fake. Puts a shot. Nice little spin move off the window. Good for 2 by Jacobs. Whoa, that was pretty. Did a nice little head fake move once, no, nice twice, and then she lays it off the glass. So we get drawn up, 16-11. Miami Trace, Mongold, Robinette going together. Mongold starts to drive, puts up the ball, no go. Rebound by Robinette. Now ball slappily thrown around a little bit. Finally Trace saves it. Stewart launches the trifecta off the glass and good for 3. My goodness, these young ladies are putting on a shooting exhibition here. Timeout on the court. 2:31 left in the first half. Miami Trace up 19-11. You're listening to Fayette County Youth Sports on WCHC.
Don't believe everything you hear on the news media. The real estate market in Fayette County is very strong. My name is Jason Langley, broker and owner of Weichert Realtors, Langley Campbell Company in Washington Courthouse. We also have locations in Plain City and London, Ohio. Don't believe the news media. The market is strong. Although interest rates are higher than they have been in several years, don't let that deter you from picking out the home of your dreams. At Weichert Realtors, Langley Campbell Company, let us help you make that happen. Give us a call at 740-335-2100 and let's pick out the future home of your dreams.
All right, after that beautiful three-point shot by Jessie Stewart, her second of the game, Blue Lions will get the ball. Coach Bill's trying to keep this game as close as possible. She doesn't want Miami Trace to get on a big roll here. So that was a very well-timed timeout by the Blue Lions. Meanwhile, we're having a little maintenance work down by the Miami Trace bench. They're using all kinds of towels and everything else to dry some perspiration off the floor. We understand last night the Courthouse boys freshman team beat Miami Trace, and in the reserve games, both the boys and the girls, Miami Trace won those contests. So these will be the last two games. Of course, the junior highs, I think, played earlier this week, boys and girls. Rivalry week. Do it twice a year. The next one will be late January, first part of February. And the varsity game will be out at Miami Trace. Mongo over the wall. 2:18 left here in the first half of play. Don't forget, coming up at halftime, the Kirk's Furniture halftime show. Well, they try to go inside, ball knocked loose, turnover on the Blue Lions. Quickly coming down with the ball is McCoy. Piper, Stewart, skip pass, Piper sets three, a little bit strong, ball fall forward, rebound, back to Stewart. Jacobs passes up, the shot, kicks it back out to Piper. Now over to McCoy. Hillary, now to Stewart, left side, stops, looking around, skip pass. They'll come back now to the right side. Piper tries to go inside, ball slapped loose, saves it. Gets it back inside. Jacobs throws it back out front to McCoy. Ball's knocked around and stepping. Okay, that was a weird call. Looked like Courthouse was out of bounds. When they said they get the ball, they said it was last touch by Miami Trace. Well, if you're a Blue Line fan, said we'll take it any way we can get it. Officials right there on top of us. He must have seen something we didn't. Meanwhile, coming down, another three. Allie Mongo, her third three. Get it out eventually. That's a tongue twister, folks. 19-14. She leads the team with 9 so far. Piper in the paint. Nice little move. Shot up. Will not drop. Rebound Woods. And here comes Courthouse. Down to 1 minute. Ehlers with the ball. Guarded by Stewart. Now to Racine. To Mongo. She's hot. She wants to shoot the three. Passes it up. Little move behind by Jacobs. Puts it off the glass. Will not drop. Rebound comes down to McCoy. To Jacobs. And, well, let's see if Trace goes for the last shot here in the first half. With a 19-14 lead. Stewart to Piper. Both coaches standing up. Piper starts to drive. Ball's knocked loose. Turnover. Miami Trace quickly coming down with it. Will be Racine, and then they say Trace slapped the ball. It's out of bounds on them. So Courthouse with 0.5 seconds. Quick substitution. Receivers in. Racine's out. It's basically going to be a toss and shoot with 0.5 seconds left on the clock. Mongold looks. Skip pass. Ball's hit and knocked out of bounds, and that ends the half. At halftime, Miami Trace with a 19-14 lead over Washington Courthouse. what has been an exciting first half. We've seen some really nice shot selections by both teams, but we still got a second half to go, so we hope you stay with us. The Kirk's Furniture halftime show coming up in about 90 seconds right here on WCHC.
Hi, my name is Olivia Pryor and I'm from Fayette County Early Learning Center. We are now currently enrolling for our Head Start, Early Head Start, and Child Care Partnership programs. We have programs for pregnant moms and children from birth to 3, children from 3 to 5, and then we also have an existing Child Care Partnership where we meet with and work with child care programs and serve children from 6 weeks to 3 years old. If you are interested in enrolling, please stop by and see us or give us a call at 740-335-7282, and we hope to hear from you soon.
We're under attack!
Is it COVID-19?
Not this time. It's
I am flu! Prepare to feel fever, cough, runny
We're
nose.
doomed!
Don't worry, Spleen. We've got a flu vaccine, and just like the COVID-19 vaccine, it trained white blood cells to identify and defeat the virus.
Thanks, flu vaccine!
Don't be caught off guard. Make sure you're up to date on your flu and COVID-19 vaccines.
Sir, cover your mouth.
My name is Vanessa Summers, and when my father opened Summers Funeral Home in 1991, my family promised that in the time of need, we would offer thoughtful, caring, and respectful services to those left behind in dealing with the pain and decision-making. Now, 30 years later, we still make it our commitment to you to treat everyone with the utmost professional care that we can provide. In your time of need, please remember we are here for you. Summers Funeral Home at 223 West Market Street, Washington Courthouse, Ohio, 43160, and please call us at 740-335-6078.
M&M Turf Supply Company has been serving the equine industry since 1966. We carry a complete line of 100% natural horse tail hair and mane hair. Bulk horsehair is sold in half-pound and 1-pound bundles and is available in blunt cut or natural tapered. The hair can be used to make horsehair extensions, pottery, sculpture, braiding, and jewelry. We are located in Central Ohio, and we can ship to most states in 2 to 3 business days. Please call us at 740-335-1641 or visit us at mmhorsehair.com.
It's now time for the Kirk's Furniture New Holland's halftime show, presented by Kirk's Furniture in New Holland. Now with new hours. Open Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday evenings till 7 p.m., Tuesday, Friday, and Saturdays till 4 p.m., and of course, closed on Sundays. Back here at Washington Courthouse at halftime, a 19-14 lead by the Lady Panthers. Basically, you look at the scoring here, they've got 4 players that scored. Blue Lions, though, have only got 2 players that scored. We'll look at that individual scoring here in just a few minutes. Real quickly, some scores from earlier today. First of all, let's go back to last night again. I just alluded to it a little bit. The Washington Courthouse freshman boys won their game over Miami Trace. And in the reserve contest, Miami Trace boys won and Miami Trace girls reserves won. So right there, last night, 2-1 advantage Miami Trace. Of course, Varsity is playing this evening. Fayette Christian School was playing today earlier over at Ohio Christian University. Our thanks to Tony Guerin for getting that information to us. Coach Schaefer, who's coached in a lot of these Miami Trace Washington Courthouse games over the year. Anyway, head coach at Fayette Christian, his team won a tough one, but they won 38-31 over Kingsway Christian out of Orrville, Ohio. Caleb Baldwin with 14 points, including 2 threes. Brady Bumpus with 13. So there's 27 of your 38 points. The big other stat that I saw looking at the information that Tony sent me is that Fayette Christian held Kingsway Christian to a total of 8 points in the second and third period combined. I think it was 4 points in each quarter. Meanwhile, the girls, unfortunately, went down to defeat. They lost to a DePaul Cristo Ray out of Cincinnati, Ohio. 8 players scored for that team. None of them were in double digits. 44-20 was the final there. Scarlett Cottrell with 12 points for the Lady Crusaders. Fanny Persinger and Mila Picklesheimer with 4 points apiece. So again, Fayette Christian boys won, the girls lost in the first annual OCU Christmas basketball shootout. All right, here at halftime, it's 19-14 Miami Trace. After this, from Bruce Kirk and the folks at Kirk's Furniture, we'll give you the breakdown on the scoring summary. So stay with us right here on WCHC.
Kirk's Furniture in New Holland has a gift that you can open all year long, the Lazy Boy recliner. We have a big selection of lift, rockers, or wall recliners, and the big man's recliner at prices that Kirk's Furniture in New Holland are known for. 12 months interest-free financing with approved credit. Free delivery in our trading area. That's at Kirk's Furniture in New Holland. Open Monday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Tuesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. As in the past 106 years, we're still closed on Sundays.
All right, let's take a look at the first half statistics. First of all, for Washington Courthouse with 14 points. As I mentioned earlier, there's only been 2 girls that have scored for him. And I'm sure that's going to be one thing that Coach Beal is going to be talking to her team, is she's got to get some more scoring instead of just 2 young ladies. Right now, Allie Mongold is 9 points, all of them on 3-point goals. She had 2 in the first half and then 1 in the second half. Also scoring is Natalie Wood. Natalie has all 5 of her points in the second period of play on a 3-pointer and a 2-point field goal. Washington Courthouse is 0 for 2 at the free-throw line. They have committed 9 turnovers and given up 5 points to Miami Trace. Now looking at the Panthers. They have 4 players in double figure, in scoring, I should say. Hillary Jacobs is real close to double figure. She's not quite there, but close. She's got 9 points so far. She is 3 for 3 from the free-throw line. Jessie Stewart, who was out for a few minutes because it looked like maybe she tweeted her ankle or something, but she came back and she looked pretty good running up and down the court after that might have been a slight injury or a shake-up or whatever. And she's got 2 threes. She's got 6 points. We got 2 points apiece from Ellie Robinette and also Navia Lyons. Miami Trace, they also have 9 turnovers, and also they've given up 5 points. So some of those stats are even, but the scoreboard tells the story. And basically, when it comes down to it, Courthouse is relying on the threes. Miami Trace, well, they can get the threes, but get the ball down to 5'9" senior Hillary Bean Jacobs, who's really killing them inside. And, of course, with 2 fouls already on Kaylee Weed Salami, she's going to have to be very, very careful as they start off the second half of play. So, again, 19-14, Miami Trace with the lead. Boys varsity game will come up about 20 minutes or so after this game. We will try to get the coaches from the first game on. We'll kind of play it by ear and see how things worked out on how quickly they might be able to get up here, but we'll try to talk to both Coach Detweiler and also Coach Beal. Don't forget, we do have one more girls broadcast for the calendar year, and that will be Tuesday night. We'll be going back out to Miami Trace and get our second look at them in a 72-hour period. They'll take on the Lady Hurricanes from Wilmington in a non-conference in battle before they go on the Christmas break. Our score at halftime, 19-14. Second half play-by-play coming up in 30 seconds right here on WCHC.
We should go bowl and have the best pizza in Fayette County tonight.
Ugh, I don't want to go to 2 places.
Well, we don't have to. The best pizza in Fayette County comes from the local pizzeria, Amori's Pizzeria, just inside Leela Lanes.
Really? No way.
Yes way. Come on in and grab a lane and the best pizza in town. Leela Lanes and Amori's Pizzeria, located right across from the Fayette County Fairgrounds.
Call Leela Lanes at 740-335-2580 to order your pizza today.
Hello, I'm Tara Ivers from Fayette County Early Learning Center, and we are now enrolling for several of our programs. We have a home-based program that serves pregnant moms through children age 3. We also have a center-based Head Start program that serves children in our program ages 3 to 5. We have a partnership with Fayette County, Highland County, and Clinton County, where we work with child care programs to enroll children 6 weeks to 3 in our center-based program. So please call us at 740-335-7282. We'll help you enroll. Thank you.
Scores. Sure, we'll see some Miami Trace alumni coming in. We'll talk about them as we see them. Blue Panthers with the ball as we begin. Rifle pass inside. Jacobs layup, good for 2. Put her in double figures with 11. As I mentioned, yeah, want to summarize that first half. That's the story. Jacobs just simply is not able to be stopped by Blue Lions inside, and Courthouse is having to rely on the threes. They need more scoring. Weed Salami passes up the 3, now goes to Wall. Starts to penetrate, stops, kicks it back out now to Mongold. Alley, skip pass to Weed Salami, double team. We're going to have a whistle, and we're going to have a foul. And it's going to be called on Trace. And it's going to be called on Mallory Lovett. No, check it. They're going to call that on Jacobs. So Jacobs picks up the foul, not Lovett. That's her first. Team foul number 1 here in the second half of play. Pass into Seaver, right wing, looking inside. Can't get it to her. She'll bring it back out. Now goes to Mongold. Alley will hold the ball, looks. Picked up by Stewart on D. Lobs it inside, ball slapped loose. Callie gets it and goes to the hole with it. Layup good for 2. Her first points of the game, 21-16. Coming down with it now is McCoy. Around the perimeter to go. Stewart launches a 3. A little bit strong, no good. Ball batted around, and coming down with it will be Wood of Washington Courthouse after a couple players got a slap on it. Mongold across the timeline. Top the key. Now short pass, Seaver, right side of the key. Looking underneath. Kicks it back out now to Weed Salami. Carly goes right down the paint with a layup, good for 2. Well, Callie says, hey, I might have been on the bench most of the half, but I'm going to make my presence known in the third, and she's got quickly back-to-back points. 21-18. Stewart, left corner, back out front now to McCoy. Back over to Stewart, she'll launch another 3. Up, no good. Ball slapped by Woods, and it's picked up by Wall. Quickly to Mongold across the timeline. Kills the dribble. Well, Callie's hot. She's going to try it again. That passes it up. Goes to Seaver. Head fake. Starts to drive. Kills the dribble at the foul line. Now back to Mongold. Looked like she wanted to shoot a 3. Pass it up. Goes to Wall in the corner. Jacobs picks her up. Yeah, it's going to be hard to get a shot off there. Nice inside pass. Good for Woods. Washington Courthouse has come out with a 6-2 run. And they are now within 1 point. And Miami Trace says, timeout. Kaylee Detweiler says, I've seen enough. Timeout on the court. 5:12 left in the third. It's Miami Trace 21, Blue Lions 20. You're listening to girls basketball on WCHC.
I've taken a lot of shots in my career. At Ohio State, in the WNBA, at the Olympics. But I didn't take those shots just for myself. I took them for my team. When it came to taking the COVID shot, I did it for the same reason, for my family, my friends, and my community. Because we are a team. I took my shot.
Back here at Washington Courthouse, 21-20, favor of Miami Trace. Blue Lions on a 6-2 run here in the opening moments. They'll be, if they're listening, they have a hospitality room tonight. And I want to thank Heidi Phipps. Greg Phipps is the athletic director at Washington Courthouse, his wife Heidi. She made a plate for me. David and Myra brought it back. I said, now when am I going to get to eat this? So between commercial breaks, I'm gobbling down, but I am eating. All right, let's get back to action here now. After the Miami Trace timeout, Stewart to Lyons, who's now in the game. Around the perimeter they go. Shot put up, no good. Weed Salome with the rebound. My goodness. Is Callie making her presence known here in the early moments of the third period. Mongo kills the dribble. Needs some help. Bounce pass got over to Wall. Now back over to Woods. Woods had the ball slapped from behind. And now we got it tied up. Are you serious? This official has now twice on a tied ball has called a foul. Unbelievable. That will be a foul on the Courthouse Blue Lions. They're going to call that on Wood. And that's their first. And that'll be a turnover by the Blue Lions, by the way. That's their 10th. Lions. Rifle pass inside. Stewart tries to go for the layup. No good. Rebound. Jacobs puts it up. No good. Ball batted around. Wheat Salome with her board. Quickly across the timeline. Mongold. Stewart on her. Skip pass. Right side now to Seaver. Looking underneath. Now they go to Woods and push from behind. Called on Lovett. That'll be her first, team foul number 2. Courthouse with the ball underneath their own bucket. Still down by 1. Mongold, long lob. Weed Salome now over to Mongold. 4-year player on the varsity level, point guard. 5'3". Starts to drive, and she will, a little push foul. She starts to drive down the left lane. They're going to call it on Jessie Stewart, her first. I hesitate to say who the foul's on anymore for either team because these officials, everyone you think they're going to call it on, they call it on someone else. So we'll try it again. Mongold needing some help. Gets it in to Wood. Nally, double team, kicks it back out. Kaylee, reverse layup, no good. Ball batted around. Lyons, she steps. Oh, they're going to call a foul. They're going to call a foul on Kaylee, saying that she put her knee out as she was trying to go around her after the rebound. So that is her third foul. Am I right? Yes. So with 3.5 minutes, Coach Bill's got to make a decision whether to get her out, but she's playing so hot, you hate to take her out of the game right now, but I don't think it's a non-decision. I think Ellers is going to have to come in. Stewart over to McCoy, works the baseline. She stepped on the line and goes out of bounds. Turnover on Miami Trace. Ellers will come in. Well, Wall's coming out. They're going to keep Wheat Salome in. It's an interesting move. See what Coach Bill's got designed here. 21-20, just a little over 3 minutes left here in the third period. Courthouse has outscored Miami Trace 6-2 this period. And 4 of those points and about 3 rebounds has gone to Weed Salome. But again, she's playing with 3 fouls. Mongold wanted to go to the 3. Passes it up. McCoy's on her tightly. Bounce pass, high post. Weed Salome. Nope, nobody broke. Now she's got it after they clear through and starts to drive, and we'll have a foul on the shot attempt. Stewart will pick up her second foul in about 2 minutes. So Callie will go to the line to shoot 2. First one's no good. Blue Lions 0 for 3 so far from the free throw line. Trace, they're 3 out of 3. We got a 1-point difference. Yep, that was no good either. Ball's touched, and Courthouse is going to keep it. Officials said it came off the hands of Lions. Make it Jacobs. Mongold again triggering. Didn't see Weed Salome early enough. Long throw, another turnover. Here comes Lions off the window, good for 2. Costly mistake there, and that puts now Miami Trace back up by 3. And that's another 2 points off turnovers. 7-5 advantage in favor of the Panthers. They're up by 3 points. Stats don't lie, folks. Stats don't lie. Seaver, left side of the key, guarded by Vincent. Starts to drive down the right side, coming in. Ball knocked loose. Vincent saves, tied up. Let's see what they're going to call here. It's a tied ball, and Courthouse will get it. Do the arrow. Racine comes back in, and Weed Salome comes out with 2:03 left in the third with 3 fouls. Mongold looking, and took too long. No, timeout Courthouse. Quick one. We'll take one as well. Timeout on the court, 2:03 left in the third. 23-20, Trace leads here on girls basketball on Fayette County Youth Sports.
Do you have a warm heart and helpful hands? Make yourself at home as a member of our care team at Courthouse Manor and St. Catherine's Manor of Washington Courthouse. We are looking to grow our family of employees with dedicated STNAs, LPNs, and RNs. Contact us for more information or apply online today at courthousemanor.com or stcatherinescourthouse.com.
Looking at the crowds here, I'd say Trace side's probably about 90% full. Courthouse about 85 to 90%. Shot, baseline, Mongold, no good. Long rebound, Eller stops, 8-footer, hits the front of the rim, won't go in. Rebound comes down to Seaver. We're going to have a whistle and a foul. I think that's on Jacobs. That will be her second foul. Mongold looking, long throw, way out front, Seaver. Good screen there. Now over to Mongold in the paint, triple team, short pass, shot up. No, Ellers missed a bunny shot, and we got another tied ball. That should go to Trace. It does. Possession arrow gives it. Courthouse will be charged with the turnover. That's their 12th of the game. 10 for Trace. Substitution. Pfeiffer re-enters. Lions comes out. Stewart and McCoy bringing the ball down for the Lady Panthers. Skip pass now over to Pfeiffer in the corner. In the wing, looks, tries to go inside. Shot by McCoy, can't hold on to it. Picking up the loose ball will be Seaver. Now to Mongold. We're down to about 90 seconds. Good little move by Ehlers. Pfeiffer on her, and they're going to get Pfeiffer for hand checking. So that will be Caitlin's second. Morris out. Three-pointer, Ehlers. Oh, way long. Ball comes down, and it goes out to Miami Trace. Lovett re-entered the game, by the way. I told you who came out, forgot to tell you who came in. Now you know. Piper, right side of the key. We're down to under a minute. Piper with the ball. Looking, go high post. Stewart down the paint, tries to force herself up. Loose ball yet again. Another Loose ball pickup by the Blue Lions. Seaver, Mongold. Stewart on her, cuts the lane off. Now they go to Seaver, looking underneath. Now off the pick, down, Ellers, leaner, won't go. Kaylee just simply could not get a shot to fall for her, and we're going to have a foul after the release. It's going to be on the Blue Lions. It's going to be on Racine. And that is her third foul, so she's got 3, and Weed Salame's got 3. That could be a big factor as we head into the fourth in a very tight ball game, but 23-20, Miami Trace with the lead. Let's see if they go for the last shot in the quarter. McCoy, Stewart, now to Lovett. Back out front to Piper, right side of the key. Piper trying a little shake and bake move. Gets the pick, sets, shoots, three-pointer, way off the mark. Rebound comes down to Ehlers. We're down to 3 seconds. Just shoot the ball. And Courthouse is not even looking up as the time runs up. And Coach Bills telling the girls said, you got to look up at the clock. You had time to shoot it, but you didn't. And we're going into the fourth quarter. But they're at least cut a little of that deficit. And we're going into the fourth quarter of action with Miami Trace leading it 23-20. Don't go away. More girls basketball coming up here on Fayette County Youth Sports on WCHC.
Sometimes it seems like it's hard to decide on a technician that you can trust with your vehicle transportation service needs. That's why since 2001, customers from Washington Courthouse and the surrounding area have made Jim Van Dyke's Automotive Center, 2247 U.S. Route 22 Southwest, their smart choice in auto repair service needs. Jim, Marlene, and Ray Van Dyke offer customers a professional, trained, and certified staff that can handle your vehicle needs. Jim Van Dyke's Automotive Center staff can do it all, including transmission, brakes, tires, and alignments. They also offer a free 30-point inspection to detect any potential service needs. They can work on both domestic and foreign vehicles. Call for an appointment at 740-335-2000. That's 740-335-2000. Or for more information, go to jimvandyke.com.
We head into the fourth and final quarter. Blue Lions with Mongold, Wall, Wood, Weed Salome, Seaver, Trace, Lions, Lovett, Stewart, McCoy, and Robinette. Wood to Seaver. Kelly. Now the Wall. Flips it over to Seaver in the paint, off balance. Shot's no good. Off the glass, rebound comes down to the Panthers. Forced that one just a tad bit. Long three. Lions, no good. We're going to have a whistle and a foul on the rebound as McCoy came down with it. Natalie Wood got her on the wrist. So she will pick up her second foul, team foul number 4. So the Lady Panthers with the ball underneath their own bucket. Pass in now to McCoy, back to Robinette. Into Lions, triple team. Stewart, back out now to Stewart. McCoy to Stewart, sorry about that. Now to Robinette. Stop, shot, left side of the key, off the glass, won't go. Blue Lions clear the path out, and rebound comes down to Woods. Outlet pass now to Mongold. We're under 7 minutes left in this game. Mongold over to Seaver, left side of the key, to Weed Salome, off the pick, Woods, ball slapped loose, another turnover at Washington Courthouse. Stewart comes down with it all the way, coast to coast, draws the foul as she puts up the shot. So opportunity here for the Panthers to add on to their 3-point lead. Foul was on Wall, by the way. That's her first in the game, 5th in the second half. Shot is up, it's good. Jessie had 2 threes in the first half, 1 in each quarter. Free throws, she's got 7 points, make it 8 points. And the Panthers continue their success at the free throw line. They're 5 out of 5. Washington Courthouse is 0 for 4. It's a 5-point lead. And it is 9-5 points off turnovers. Skip pass, right side, Seaver. High post, Weed Solomon. They're going to have a pushing off on Levitt from behind. So Callie will go to the line. An opportunity to try to add to her total. First up, no good. My goodness, Blue Lions are getting themselves killed, not getting the free throws. Ball slapped loose. Finally, Panthers saves it. McCoy now over to Jacobs, back to Stewart. Cross-court pass now over to McCoy. We're down to the 6-minute mark. Pass, high post. Jacobs looking around. Finds Robinette in the corner. Long three, no good. Natalie Wood has done a pretty good job in the rebounding department tonight. Clears the boards. To Mongold. Been cold here in the second half after hitting a couple threes. In fact, she's hit 3 threes in the first half. Mongold calling the signals. Backs it up. And Coach Bill wants a timeout. We'll take one as well. 5:33 left in the game. It's the Lady Panthers 25. Washington Courthouse 20. You're watching girls basketball here on WCHC.
A new way to healthcare is here. ProMedica Home Health, formerly Heartland Hospice, works on enriching lives one patient at a time. With office locations at 208 North Fayette Street, Washington Courthouse, and in Circleville, ProMedica provides care wherever our patients call home. Our services serve a 7-county Central Ohio area. As a local home health and hospice provider, ProMedica is ready to offer 24 hours a day, 7 days a week service for your healthcare needs. Contact them at 866-498-6456. That's 866-498-6456. ProMedica Home Health, Washington Courthouse and Circleville.
Don't believe everything you hear on the news media. The real estate market in Fayette County is very strong. My name is Jason Langley, broker and owner of Weichert Realtors, Langley Campbell Company in Washington Courthouse. We also have locations in Plain City and London, Ohio. Don't believe the news media. The market is strong. Although interest rates are higher than they have been in several years, don't let that deter you from picking out the home of your dreams. At Weichert Realtors, Langley Campbell Company, let us help you make that happen. Give us a call at 740-335-2100 and let's pick out the future home of your dreams.
Blue Lions with the ball after the timeout. Mongold's got it, right side. Short pass now to Wall. Passes up to 3, works the baseline. Over to Seaver. Oh, she misses the easy bunny. And we got a whistle and a foul. I believe it's going to be on Callie, yep. Oh, Seaver, excuse me. So Seaver will pick up the foul after the miss. And this is what we saw the other night against Logan Elm. Courthouse was getting high percentage shots inside the paint area and simply couldn't finish it off. Lions now back in the game. Around the perimeter, McCoy, Lions, 3, way off the mark. Backside, rebound, Stewart off the glass. Will not drop. Weed Salome with the rebound. We're under 5 minutes left in the game. Still 5-point lead by the Lady Panthers. They've led the entire contest. Coming from behind, trying to get the steal was Stewart. Kaylee gets rid of it, goes over to Mongold, sees an opening down the left side, slips. Uh-oh. Don't like to see that. She's holding her ankle. She slipped. And we'll have to have a quick substitution. Eller's coming in. And, boy, she's walking it off. But so Kelly Eller is coming in the game as the Blue Lions 4 general is on the bench. Well, that's two of them we've seen tonight. Stewart tweeted her ankle a little bit, and she kind of stumbled there, but the foul is called on a push-off. So that'll be the third foul on Wood. So Jesse will go to the free throw line. Good. Piper will get ready to re-enter the game for Lions. Second one's good. Use a little glass on that one. So she's in double figures now. Jacobs with 11, Stewart with 10. There's 21 of your 27 points. Trace's biggest lead of the contest. Ehlers now over to Seaver. Seaver starts to drive and blocked by Jacobs. Nice block there by Bean. Quick outlet pass down court to McCoy. Stops. Woo. Right wing almost traveled. She kept her pivot foot solid. Now goes to Stewart. Skip pass. And now we're down to under 4 minutes. McCoy will bring it back out front. Looking. Now they go to Jacobs. Lovett won the ball. They did passed her up, let her cut through. Kick it back out front now to Stewart. Panthers able now wanting maybe to go a little four corners. Doesn't matter because we got a quick foul called on Seaver. She was guarding Jacobs a little bit close. So she will go to the line, trying to add on to her 11 points, 9 of which came in the first half. Panthers up by 7, 27-20. Free throws up, it's good. She's now 4 for 4 from the free throw line. Trace is 8 for 8 overall. They lead by 8. Second one's good. Got 9 in a row, and it's a 9-point lead. 29-20. Miami Trace slowly starting to pull away here in the fourth period. Courthouse needs to get some points and quickly. Ehlers has the ball knocked loose by Piper. Piper saves it. Nice save by Piper. And then down to Stewart. Layup good. Another turnover, another 2 points. Shot, foul line, Banks, no good. Ehlers. Rebound comes down to Lovett. And we're going to have a timeout by Washington Courthouse as this one's starting to get away. Coach Bill says, let's talk about it. 2:52 left in the game. 31-20. Trace leads here on WCHC.
Kirk's Furniture in New Holland has a gift that you can open all year long, a Lazy Boy recliner. We have a big selection of lift, rockers, or wall recliners, and the big man's recliner at prices that Kirk's Furniture in New Holland are known for. 12 months interest-free financing with approved credit. Free delivery in our trading area. That's at Kirk's Furniture in New Holland. Open Monday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Tuesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. As in the past 106 years, we're still closed on Sundays.
Back here at Washington Courthouse. An 8-0 run here in the fourth period has put the Panthers up by double digits for the first time in this entire contest. Blue Lions played them close. Allie Mongold is back in the game, but they've got her ankle really wrapped up. But she's going to gut her out a little bit. Trace trying to get it in. Pass now over to McCoy. Robinette passes up the shot, goes in, and if she releases the ball, she'll be fouled on the play. Foul called on Wall. Maggie picking up her second foul. Still looking for her first points of the evening. Robinette at the line. First one, no good. So Miami Trace made 9 consecutive free throws before their first miss of the game. Robinette with her second opportunity. That one goes in. She was 1 out of 2. And she's got 3 points in the contest. Here comes Courthouse. We'll see how much damage that wrapped ankle for Mongold does. Seaver, right side, back out to Mongold, 32-20. Mongold drives, puts it up their left hand. She's limping a little bit, but she was able to draw the foul. And that'll be McCoy's foul being charged, her third. So Allie will go to the line. Again, she's got 9 points tonight, all of them on threes. And she's now 0 for 3 from the free throw line. Which I got a feeling, that and points off turnovers, the two big stats that people like to look at, that's going to end up being the difference of this game unless the Blue Lions can pull something out in the next 2 minutes plus. There they go. They finally got their first free throw after missing 6 in a row. 2:20. Jacobs across the timeline. Kills the dribble. Goes now over to McCoy. Into Jacobs. Nobody picked her up. Goes to Lovett. Panthers now deciding let's go a little four corners a little bit. Take a little time off. We got the lead. No sense giving Courthouse a chance to get the ball. Jacobs now over to Stewart. Now back to Jacobs. Blue Lions trying to see if they can come up with a turnover. Now to McCoy. Way out front now to Jacobs. Hillary stops, lobs it back over to Stewart. We're down to minute 45. Jacobs. Now pass back over to McCoy. Back to Jacobs to Stewart. Coach Bill's trying to tell the girls to come out and do something. They can't stay back in that zone. They got to force something, but Blue Line girls just simply not staying up with the Miami Trace. Good passing there. They've ran about a minute off the clock. Stewart now back to Jacobs. Jacobs spins. Now over to Robinette. Stops. Pass between the circles to Stewart. Skip pass to McCoy. Now over to Woods and inside on the baseline to Robinette, and she's finally fouled. Wall will pick up a foul. That's also her third, so Courthouse has got 3 players with 3 fouls. Robinette will shoot 2 at the line. First one's up, good. Don't forget, after this game, we'll be doing a McDonald's Star of the Game post-game show. Second one's good. We'll try to talk to the coaches and give you stats, and then we'll go right into the boys' broadcast. So stay with us. 1 minute left in the game. 34-21. Mongold, a 3. High archer, it's good. 12 points for her. 4 threes in the game for Allie. 34-24. Stewart. Jacobs, way in the corner to Robinette. She's not going to shoot. She's going to draw a foul, and she does, and she'll go to the line. Fouls on Seaver. Crowd is still coming in here at Washington Courthouse. If you're tuned in, watching us, we appreciate it. First one's good. So Robinette, after missing her first free throw, has now hit 4 in a row. And that one's good. She's got 7 points. And we're down now to the final 30 seconds of the game. 36-24, Mongold, skip pass. Seaver blocked from behind by Robinette. And we're going to have a foul in the backcourt. Pushing foul. As Jacobs comes down with the board. My goodness. I didn't know Robinette could get up that high, but she put on a little show there, didn't she? So we'll take the long walk down to this end, and Miami Trace will go to the free-throw line. Bean Jacobs, whoa, misses her first free throw. She was 4 for 4 before that one. Second one's no good. Rebound comes down to Salome. We're down to 20 seconds, 36-24. Courthouse, they get a three. At least we'll cut it under double digits. Mongold starts to drive. Now kicks it back out to Woods. Woods starts to drive. Skip pass. Three-pointer. Mongold again gets it. Nope, they're going to say it's a two. That was a two-pointer. Final seconds tick off, and that's the final of the game. Miami Trace wins it. Pulling away. They had a 3-point lead going into the fourth quarter, a 13-6 margin. Most of them were at the free-throw line, to be honest with you, but they win it 36-26. Washington Courthouse now will drop to 1-7 overall, 1-4 in the league, and of course Miami Trace will go to 6-4 and 3-2 in the FAC. We'll take a break. We'll come back. And we'll have our postgame program in just a few minutes. Stay with us right here on WCHC. Wondering what comes next after high school? At Laurel Oaks Career Campus, you can forge a successful career path. Start as a junior and graduate with opportunities in dental assistance, education, construction, healthcare, exercise science, and more. Earn a career certification and college credit. What comes next is up to you. Open up a world of possibilities and discover your greatness. Go to greatoaks.com to find out more. That's greatoaks.com.
Hello, I'm Tara Ivers from Fayette County Early Learning Center, and we are now enrolling for several of our programs. We have a home-based program that serves pregnant moms through children age 3. We also have a center-based Head Start program that serves children in our program ages 3 to 5. We have a partnership with Fayette County, Highland County, and Clinton County, where we work with child care programs to enroll children 6 weeks to 3 in our center-based program. So please call us at 740-335-7282. We'll help you enroll. Thank you.
I've gotten the COVID vaccine.
So have I.
I have too.
The sooner we're all vaccinated,
the sooner we can get back to normal.
I'm looking forward to going to live concerts,
sports events,
graduation,
going out with friends.
It's not about me.
It's not about me.
It's about protecting the people I care about.
To protect my community. I just want to do my part. Even though I'm young and healthy,
I know it's the right thing to do.
Take your shot.
Protect your family and your friends.
Don't hesitate. Vaccinate.
It's now time for the Epifano postgame program, featuring coaches' comments and the player of the game announcement. This program is presented by your Epifano McDonald's restaurants, 3 locations in Fayette County and Jamestown. All right, we're back here with the post-game program. Once again, this evening, the Miami Trace Lady Panthers winning by a final score of 36-26. Let's take a look at some of the statistics. First of all, for the Blue Lions, at halftime they had only 2 players that scored. They finished the game with 3 players that scored. In the contest, Allie Mongold led the attack with 15 points tonight. She hit 4 threes in the game. Natalie Woods came alive in the middle periods. She finished the game with 7 points, including a 3. And Kaylee Weed-Salami, she came in the game and got all her points in the third quarter. She ended up with 4 points in the contest. Washington Courthouse was 1 out of 7 from the free throw line tonight. They had a total of 14 turnovers, and they gave up 11 points. Miami Trace had 2 players in double figures tonight. Bean Jacobs, she finished with 13 points. It was Jessie Stewart with 12, 7 for Ellie Robinette, including 5 for 6 from the free throw line in that fourth period, in which the Lady Panthers pulled away, and Navia Lions with 4 points in the contest. Miami Trace ladies had 11 turnovers in the contest. They gave up 6 points to Washington Courthouse. So it was +5 on the points off turnovers, but more importantly, it was 14-1 on the free throw shooting. Miami Trace scoring +13, and they end up winning by +10. So we'll take a break. When we come back, we maybe end up doing the coaches' interview as part of the pregame show. But we'll come back. We'll announce who the star of the game is. So stay with us right here on WCHC. Your Epifana McDonald's of Fayette County in Jamestown has openings for individuals looking to grow with one of the top companies in the world. Epifana McDonald's now has available crew positions at our Jeffersonville location starting at $16 per hour. If you're looking for management opportunities, positions are available starting at $18 per hour. Benefits include school tuition assistance, free meals and uniform, paid training. Check out our McDonald's of Fayette County, Ohio Facebook page. Epifana McDonald's. I'm loving it. All right, back here at Washington Courthouse, the boys have come out, warming up, both Miami Trace and Washington Courthouse. And we went ahead, we've selected one star of the game from each team. Miami Trace and Washington Courthouse face each other in any sport event. We cover it. Mr. Epifano likes to give and recognize the player from each team. So from Washington Courthouse, the player of the game will be Allie Mongold. Allie tonight with a total of 15 points to lead the Lady Lions. In fact, she had 15 of the 26 points. She hit 4 threes in the contest, and she was 1 for 4 from the free throw line. For Miami Trace, our player of the game will be Hillary Bean Jacobs. Hillary had 13 points tonight, 9 of those in the first half of play. So again, it'll be Mongold for Courthouse and Jacobs for Miami Trace. So with that, what we're going to do now is we're going to quickly wrap this up. Don't go away, because probably within a minute or two, hopefully the coaches will come out, and we're going to do interviews with the girls' coaches and then go right into the boys' game. So we'll be right back in just about 2 to 3 minutes. Stay with